As the sun dips behind the
no one remember
foothills,
what happened to
Heartland
Tyler?
shifts from the golden calm of evening into that quiet space where truth finally finds its way out. Every character
Actually,
feels it,
I need some
that
advice.
slow,
Okay.
steady
What's this-
pull toward honesty, toward healing, toward change. And in episode 2, those quiet
Excuse me?
moments carry more weight than any wildfire ever could.
We were
Amy
doing a
sits
cattle
on the
drive.
fence rail, the air cool
Curious
against her
about people.
skin.
He's a little less fearful
Dodger
of
grazes nearby, steady and unbothered, the way horses
breathe?
always are when people overthink.
It's that.
She's thinking about Nathan, not as a boyfriend, not as a label, but as someone who's managed to find a place in her life again. She wants to tell Lindy.
Okay.
She wants to move
Yep.
forward. But the heart doesn't forget its scars easily. And maybe that's what makes her journey so powerful. She's learning that love doesn't erase loss, it grows around it.
This, it wasn't.
Inside the house, Lou and Gracie share a scene that might be small in words but enormous in meaning.
I gotta deal with my
Lou,
horses.
always the fixer, finally stops talking and starts listening. Gracie, usually defensive, lets a single sentence slip, something raw,
Keeps
something
his
that
distance.
explains the
I know
sharp
this
edges she hides
sounds crazy.
behind.
She totally agreed.
It's
so
not a
like
full
we're
confession, but it's enough to shift everything between them.
You will.
That's the thing about Heartland, transformation doesn't arrive with fireworks.
at him, make sure he's
It shows
You
up in
really
half
think I'm-
smiles, quiet forgiveness, and the way someone finally says thank you when they couldn't before.
I can't tell you.
By now, fans can feel the rhythm of this season
Like
taking
a horse I
shape.
used to have when I was a kid.
The wildfire may have been the external storm, but episode 2 reminds us that the hardest battles are the emotional ones.
And now he's got
The ranch isn't just a backdrop. It's a living symbol of resilience, the place where people fall apart and put themselves back together again. And while the
Listen, your
episode
agent
doesn't
says she's
tie
really good.
everything
All she
neatly,
needs is a
it leaves you with that
as
unmistakable
I did back
feeling
at the beginning.
Heartland always delivers, hope wrapped in
You could try with
heartbreak,
Kaz?
family bound by flaws,
So
and
I
love
take
that
it that-
endures, even when it's
I'm
tested.
afraid to get close to anyone.
As the screen fades to black, you're left wondering what comes next. Will Lou and Gracie find common ground or clash again before they can heal? Will Amy finally tell
Amy,
Lindy the
I'm
truth
prepared
about
to pay.
Nathan, or will
Him and
fear hold her
Gracie.
back a little longer?
Lightning, and it was just
And
really
most
exciting,
importantly,
and
what new challenges are
We have
waiting
to send
just
him your
beyond
way
those
if things
peaceful
work.
ranch fields?
He went to Calgary with his family.
The
for a
answers
few
will
days,
come,
so-
piece by
You know me
piece,
better than
in the
anyone,
episodes
and-
ahead. But one thing's certain, Heartland hasn't lost its spark. If anything, season 19 feels more alive than ever, a reminder that even after 19 seasons,
Well,
there
actually,
are still
there was
stories
this
left to tell,
of
and
Canada,
hearts left to
and,
mend. So take a deep breath, because episode 3 is already waiting,
for the summer
and it might
games,
just
right?
be the emotional wave
Which is why I
that
brought
changes
you.
everything.
She's over all the time.
As the dust settles from the premiere's emotional storm, the
Coalition
tone
for Animal
shifts,
Rights
slower, quieter, yet every silence feels louder than before.
Can you work with Verona?
Heartland has always known
But you
how to
want it, you
turn
got it.
stillness into storytelling, and
Are you
episode
serious?
2 proves it again.
The point of the fancy
There's no
stuff.
wildfire now, no frantic rescue. Instead, there's something more fragile, the aftermath of emotion itself. Amy finds herself torn between peace and pressure. The ranch is steady, but her heart isn't.
Amy,
Nathan's presence still feels
So
new,
please, Amy, do whatever it
uncertain,
takes.
maybe even
Do we have a
risky.
deal?
And though the word
it-
boyfriend lingers unspoken, everyone can sense the weight of it. Amy's hesitation isn't about love, it's about trust, the kind that takes years to rebuild after everything she's lost. Meanwhile, Lou stands in her own kind of storm. Her journey this season feels like watching a perfectionist learning to breathe again.
no, but just
She wants to
Reality
lead with
agreement.
compassion, not
What is it
control,
I'm keeping
but
from?
habits built
I
over
like when-
years don't
when
vanish
we're
overnight.
outside. I like when we.
When Lou steps into
Hey,
Fairfield,
Peter.
it's clear she's trying, yet every conversation feels like a test she's afraid to
Yeah.
fail.
I saw him
And
in
then
town.
there's Gracie,
It's weird that
mysterious,
they would have horses here. They're not exactly.
guarded, unapologetically strong. Her introduction in the premiere left viewers guessing, but episode 2 will peel back the first layers.
With animals.
Her
I-
bitterness toward family, her cautious
here somewhere.
smiles,
Wyatt!
the subtle tension whenever Lou's optimism shines too bright, it all hints at a past that's still bleeding quietly.
So over.
The question is, what is she running from? Lou's attempts to connect with Gracie might just become the emotional core of this episode.
what happened to you?
It's not about friendship yet. It's about friction, two women who mirror each other more than they realize. Lou pushes. Gracie resists.
Okay, we'll do another scan
And in
a
that
couple
push and
weeks,
pull,
make a decision.
something raw emerges,
Maybe more than
the
like-
painful kind of honesty that Heartland fans live
He won't
for.
let us anywhere near him.
But beneath it all, there's still warmth.
Safer outside in his
Because this show, at its heart, isn't about perfect people. It's about people trying to do the right thing, even when they don't know how. It's about forgiveness that takes time. Healing that hurts before it helps.
It's called the Devil's Lake.
And love, the kind that survives,
Anyway,
quietly,
it was a
in
reason
the
for
middle
this.
of everything else. This episode feels like a breath between storms. It's not loud, but it's heavy with emotion. Every character is carrying
Fanshawe.
something, and by the time the credits roll, not all of them will have found peace.
fun.
But they'll have taken a step closer. And in Heartland, that's what matters most.
Careful about that rebound.
The dust hasn't even settled from the wildfire that tore through Hudson, and already the heart of Heartland is beating faster than ever. Fans are still talking about the season 19 premiere, that unforgettable moment when hope flickered through smoke and chaos. But what comes next? What happens when the flames die down, and the quiet after the storm forces everyone to face what's left behind? Episode 2 promises to do exactly that.
In cases of Fiji water,
It's not just
throw
another
their own
chapter.
water.
It's the turning point where emotions settle, secrets rise, and relationships bend under the weight of
Mix one
truth.
box of bendy straws.
Because if the premiere taught us anything, it's that every scar has a story, and Heartland never leaves those stories untold. We open with the familiar rhythm of life on the ranch, but something feels different this time.
You know what looks interesting?
Amy is doing her best to focus on the horses, yet there's tension in the air. A simple conversation turns uneasy.
Can we talk?
Hudson Wilds have tryouts tomorrow.
Good to see you.
I'm taking Dodger, someone says. But underneath the casual tone lies something deeper, a quiet struggle for control, pride, and belonging. Nearby,
The first thing
laughter
that comes
breaks
to
the
mind
tension.
was,
See, Nathan's got you doing
I've
some
noticed
grunt
that this
work,
whole team-
one teases. I'm multi-talented now, comes the reply, sharp but playful. For a brief moment, it feels like the calm after a long storm,
I don't wanna fight,
until
Kurt.
someone
I just wanna
mentions
talk about
Amy's
that.
boyfriend. That one word shifts the energy completely.
Nope, no problem at all.
Boyfriend, a voice cuts in. There's an awkward pause. Then,
That's okay.
humor
I've got a
covers
couple of
discomfort
others you
like
can
a
choose.
thin
I
blanket.
never should have let you convince me
I
to
think
do
I'll be
this. We have
drinking
to go.
scotch at dinner tonight.
Guilty.
Another
Amy,
responds
I should
quickly,
get better press.
trying to steady
His name's
things.
Finn Cotter. I'll send
Can we
you-
all
Dude,
please just
there
call him
isn't.
Nathan? We haven't told Lindy yet, so let's not put a label on it. It's classic Heartland, small moments that carry big emotions. Every look, every unfinished sentence,
Every
tells
time
you
I go
more
over
than
the
words
field,
ever
please
could.
follow Westfield. If we could check
And
out
as
your
we
cross
move
country
from this
course
quiet
before,
dinner
and I
scene,
can't
the
say
story
I'm sorry,
begins
I
to
can't even
unfold,
talk to him.
not through grand gestures, but through the weight of what's left
Our
unsaid.
horse has made a full recovery.
The premiere,
It would set my
titled
mind at
Risk
ease.
Everything, reminded us why Heartland continues to move
Big
people
agent
after
in
nearly
LA
2
who represents
decades.
all the A-list stars.
It's not about spectacle. It's about the strength to rebuild, the courage to forgive, and the love that endures
What if
through
I wanted
fear
to-
and loss.
I mean,
Now,
I can't
episode
seem to
2
get-
picks up those fragile pieces. But instead of roaring
All I care
fire
about
and
is seeing
chaos,
you guys
we'll see the
now,
smoke
alright?
of what's unresolved, the lingering emotions that never really burn away.
riding lessons.
And if
I'm
you
not
think
a
the
riding
wildfire
instructor.
was intense,
I
wait
don't
until you
get
see
out
what
on
happens when
horses.
hearts collide in the calm that follows.
Similar, but not the same.